Hello, this is Shovelhead 8. Welcome to another edition of Cast Iron Wednesday. This is I'm going to put this in the November challenge, which is American Thanksgiving or comfort food, or both. So anyways, what we're making today is a new recipe. So it's pumpkin hand pies. So we're going to give it a try, and strange as it seems, even power tools today. So I've got a few more ingredients to get. So we have to make a pie dough to make our crust for our hand pies. So we will take our milk. I'll leave a link to the recipe rather than try to remember what I'm doing. We take and whisk some milk and 3 egg yolks together. I'm not much for power tools, so for some reason, strange, but okay. We're going to take and try to make as much mess as possible. Put our flour in here. And this is cinnamon and brown sugar and a bit of salt. And you look for the top thing. You know how to put it on. And we'll well, that's thoroughly upset Timmy and the dogs. So now we're going to put our cube butter in here.
You're fine. Go lay down.
And we'll pulse it. And we'll shut it off and we'll pulse it after. Okay, we're back. We got the part of the noisy stuff done. Now it says that gradually add mixture, pulse till and we'll come back when we pulsed it. Anyways, we pulsed it till it came together. I can see why I don't use power tools, like use stuff like this. Anyways, dogs are upset. Timmy's chirping. She's chirping. See, I should have done it a bit more. So, I guess we'll be coming back in a second. Anyways, there's our dough. I probably overheated it in the stupid machine, which I won't be doing again. The machine can stay in the cupboard where it belongs. And I'm going to put this in the fridge. It has to sit there for an hour to harden, to firm up and whatever. And we're going to move on to the pumpkin filling. Okay, we switched over to the stove to do the filling since the crust is sitting there in the refrigerator and it has to sit there for an hour. This takes about a half hour to cook out according to the recipe, and and then it's got to chill out, so we've got lots of time to get this done, we think. Anyways, thinking better of my first plan, which is mixing it in the frying pan. I think we'll go to plan B. While our pan is heating up, and we'll take our pumpkin pie filler. This is, they call for 1.5 cups, which is 12 ounces, and this is a 14-ounce can. And guess what? It'll do. And our 1/3 cup of maple syrup, courtesy of my brother's sugar bush, and 1/4 cup of water. And we'll stir this together, and we'll come back. Okay, we're come back. So it calls for a teaspoonful of pumpkin pie spice. Of course, this new jar will not accept any of my measuring spoons. So there's about a teaspoon. We can always taste it and add more after. And there we go, into the frying pan. And we'll cook this for ½ hour. And we won't make you watch. So we'll shut you off now. We'll come back when we're ready. Okay, we cooked this for ½ hour. So you can see it's darkened up and firmed up, and I hope I got it right because I only know from looking at the recipe. But anyways, we're going to put this out here on a plate to cool for at least a ½ hour. Our dough was sitting in the fridge cooling as well, and we're going to come back right after I walk the dogs, which will be in an hour. So talk to you later. Okay, I saved you the misery that I went through of rolling this stuff out. I'm not very good at it. I could be, but... So we're going to distribute our pumpkin pie filling on these. And we'll come back when I got it all figured out. Okay, we got all our stuff distributed here. There's decidedly more than the tablespoon they said. Anyways, I'm gonna whitewash or egg white these bottom crusts, and we'll come back. I give them an extra sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice. I didn't think they were quite spicy enough to suit me. Okay, we're back. Now we're going to try to put lids on these things. We may be doing a little bit of stretching here to get these on. I don't know, it may not turn out exactly like what I had envisioned, but oh well. Well, that one looks better. Anyways, we'll come back when we get it together. Okay, our tops are on our bottoms, and now we're going to seal the edges with a fork. Because that's what they say to do. Poke it a couple times in the top. And we'll throw it on our parchmented baking sheet. And because this is incredibly boring, I will shut it off. And there's our 2 trays of pumpkin hand pies ready to go into the oven. So they'll go into a 375 oven for 20 minutes or so. So we'll come back when we pull them out. And here's our hand pies coming out of the oven. They're browned. Pan number one. Pan number two. And that's it. Now, waste not, want not. Took the leftover pie crust, buttered it, and buttered it, brown sugar and cinnamon on it. And we'll throw this in the oven to snack on with all the hand pies cool. Or to save the hand pies if you had kids. So anyways, we're going to let these cool for 20 minutes and then we're going to glaze them. Okay, we're back. It's glazing time, I think. We're going to move this cooling rack over here. Our little pie dough treats are all cooked. We're just going to put them over here. I'm going to put our tray here because we don't want to make a mess up there. So anyways, we're going to take our glaze and we're just going to brush it on the top. The glaze is just maple syrup and ice and sugar, and it's too exciting, so I'm going to shut it off, the camera. Anyways, there we go. We're all glazed up and ready to go. And over here in this corner is our little pie dough treats, which are pretty good. So anyways, we'll come back when these are fully cold and we're ready to eat our dessert tonight, and we'll have our plating and our DIY dark matter taste test. So see you later. Alright, we're back. It's after supper, so we're going to have our bit of dessert. So here's our pumpkin hand pies. So we're going to plate one up, more or less. We'll cut one in half and take a look at the inside. So there's what we get. Smells okay. So I guess all we got left to do is the DIY dark matter taste test. So we'll reset the camera and we'll get right on it. Okay. Kitty and I here. Harper just showed up. We're going to give him a little bit of crust here. So anyways, there's our pumpkin hand pie, and we're going to try a bit. Yeah, you can try a bit. And they're actually pretty good. It's like having a sliced pumpkin pie. and 2 other helpers showed up. Anyways, this is Shovelhead 8. Thanks for watching another Cast Iron Wednesday. Cast Iron Wednesday was started by Native Tears, and she keeps a playlist. I'll put the link down below. Please check out all the other channels doing Cast Iron Wednesday. Or even better, make us a Cast Iron Wednesday video of your own. Even frying an egg will make it is good for us. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.